Hello, I'm coming up in quite dense traffic to the second bridge across the Bosphorus. This is the middle bridge, the Fatih Sultan Mehmed bridge. Now, so on the one side, well, we'll be able to see, but I'll tell you something about Sultan Mehmed. He was the conqueror of Constantinople in 1453, so a 15th century sultan, and he conquered and defeated the Byzantine Emperor Constantine Palaiologos, and then shortly after, there's the bridge in all its glory. Shortly after, the Sultan defeated Palaiologos and conquered Constantinople, changed the name to Istanbul. He went to Troy, and he said he'd now avenged the Trojans by defeating the Greeks. And his method of defeating Constantinople was astonishing. On the one hand, he sent the lighter ships up around the back of the colony, the Genoese colony of Galata. He sent these boats over the hill, dragged them over the hill, and on the other hand, he put a huge chain. There was a huge chain across the Golden Horn, and he had these this massive cannon. On the one hand, I don't know whether you can see there. Down there is the Marmara Sea, and over on the other side is the Black Sea, and all around you've got these huge skyscrapers that make it look a bit like New York. This is the business centre. It's sort of impressive, isn't it? These big boats coming under the bridge. I don't think you can't see the bridge up at the top. But so this was constructed in 1988. It's the fifth largest suspension bridge, 1,510 meters long, I think. It's 169 meters high. Look at that! Isn't that impressive? Anyway, when the Sultan conquered Constantinople, he claimed the title of Caesar, Kaiser il Rum, the Caesar of the Romans. Now, nobody accepted this except for the Orthodox Patriarch Gennadius, but it was rejected by the EU, by the European monarchs, and he then went off and conquered territory as far as Bosnia. And the Fatih Mosque, which I hope to visit a bit later, unless I get waylaid, is named after him as well. One of the ways in which he succeeded in his conquest in 1453 was by strengthening the Ottoman navy. So you don't get anywhere without strengthening your defense. And so it was 320 ships that approached Constantinople. And they made a pattern like a crescent moon in the Bosphorus. So so the city was completely under siege. Nobody could get in, and those ships that did actually get in were the sailors were killed quite brutally. But this is This is one of the defining moments in the history of this extraordinary city. I don't know. I think I might have gone slightly out of focus there. Let's have a look over here. See, the snow is everywhere, but it is one of the brightest days that I can remember. It's almost a sunglassing day. But there we are. I'll come back to this later.